Okay, we're on Sheviit, Perek Tet Mishnah Vav, 6th Mishnah in the 9th chapter of Sheviit. We're going to continue talking about when is something kaleh min hasadeh, so therefore a person can no longer keep it in his house and has to do biur on Sheviit. So the Mishnah says the following: Hamalaket asavim lachim. If you're collecting lachim are wet, or meaning live grasses, not dried out, ad sheyivash hamatok. So you can keep collecting. You can hold on to and keep in your house the grasses. They would use grasses for herbs, or maybe, who knows, they would make whatever. I actually just read an article in the New Yorker about some chef in upstate New York who serves meals with all kinds of flowers that he made from grasses. So no, we no longer do this because of modern agriculture, but it's clear that in the times of the Mishnah they would use whatever they could find. So the Mishnah says, you can eat them without biur until the matok, ad sheyavesh lachluchit haaretz, meaning the hamatok is the wetness in the ground, hamimatek et hapirot, that makes them sweet, meaning until the ground dries out. Okay, so therefore, as long as the ground is wet, you can still, and there is still wet grasses in the field, and a person can keep it in his home. He doesn't have to do biur. V'hamegabev biyavesh. Megabev is another word for collecting. Okay, the Bartanura says, to show you, Targum the Koshesh. The Koshesh Eitzim was the guy who gathered the Eitzim in the Beit HaMikdash. So if you megavev, gavesh, for collecting dry grass, I guess, whatever they would use it for, ad shetered revia shniya, until the second rain would fall. Just so you know, so there were three, according to Chazal, there were three main rains in the winter. There was revia bechira, the original rain, revia beinonit, the second rain, and revia afela, and then the third rain. We've done this in a Mishnah previously. There's all the machloket, the Mishnah says, in Ta'anit, so there's a machloket between Tanaim, what are the dates of the different revi'ot? When would they expect it to rain? Nowadays, those dates are really not relevant anyway, because according to the Tanaim, most of them were in Cheshvan. But either way, we're talking about the revi'ah shniya, the second rain. So, and they always knew, and they had this sense of when the second rain was coming. So if you're collecting dry grasses, you can keep them in your house until revi'ah shniya. Alei kfanim v'alei kfanim. If you're eating the leaves of reeds or the leaves of grapes, you're making grape leaves for whatever. Ad sheyishu me'avihem, until yishu lashrot means till they fall off me'avihem from the stalk, from the vine. So if there's still, I remember, if they're still available in the field, so if there's still grape leaves found in the field, then you don't have to do biur. But if they're not available in the field, then you have to do biur. Similarly, and if you are collecting dry leaves, then ashtirev revi ashniya. The same thing is true. The same rule is true. You have to wait till the revi ashniya, the second rain. Rabbi Akiva says, "B'kulam ashtirev revi ashniya." For all of these things, the rule is ashtirev revi ashniya. For all of these things, whether we're talking about the leaves, okay, whether we're talking about the grasses, whether we're talking about dry or not, Rabbi Akiva says all of these apply. Biriviyah shniya, that no matter what, you have to wait until you can keep them until the second rain, i.e. until the next year, and then you have to do biur, and you have to get them out of your house because of Kedushat Shvi. We'll stop here. If you have any comments or questions, as always, please feel free to contact me at rspolter@gmail.com. And we'll dedicate the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a great day.